You step into a crowded room, and within moments you're unraveling the hidden stories behind every glance, gesture, and fidget. What if you could tell who's bluffing, who's captivated, or who's itching to escape, all without a word? Reading people isn't some mystical gift. It's a science-backed skill grounded in human behavior, waiting for you to master it. From the flicker of an eye to the subtle shift of a foot, these 15 psychology-driven tricks will empower you to decode the unspoken in relationships, negotiations, or everyday chats. 1. Their eyes. When someone looks up and to the right, they might be conjuring a story or image, often tied to fabrication, though it's not a foolproof lie detector. Glance up and left, and they're likely pulling from memory, suggesting honesty. Avoiding eye contact could signal discomfort, shyness, or deceit, though cultural norms shape this too. Prolonged, unflinching stares might reveal confidence, a power play, or even attraction. Rapid, darting eye movements often betray nervousness or a desperate urge to exit the convo. 2. Micro-expressions. Micro-expressions are lightning-fast facial flashes, gone in a heartbeat but loaded with truth. Surprise shows in arched brows, wide eyes, and a dropped jaw. Fear tightens the lips while lifting brows and widening eyes. Anger clenches the mouth, furrows the forehead, and sharpens the gaze. Genuine happiness? It's a full-face affair. Smiles that crinkle the eyes into crow's feet. A smile without eye wrinkles often means it's forced or plastered on for show. 3. Their feet. Feet are the body's unsung truth-tellers, often ignored while faces steal the spotlight. If they're pointing straight at you, the person's fully engaged, mind and soul in the moment. Feet angled away suggest they're mentally packing up to leave, or just not that into it. A single foot edging outward might hint at discomfort or an exit plan forming. Bouncing or restless feet could stem from excitement, anxiety, or pent-up energy. 4. Mirror matching. Ever catch someone mimicking your slouch, laugh, or hand wave? It's not coincidence, it's unconscious bonding. People naturally mirror those they vibe with, reflecting gestures, speech rhythms, or posture to signal comfort or liking. You can flip this deliberately, mimic their stance subtly to build rapport and closeness. Test the waters, nudge your position or tone, and see if they echo you. 5. Blink rate. Blinking's a quiet clue to the mind's tempo. A flurry of fast blinks often ties to stress, excitement, or a spinning lie. Slow, lazy blinks might mean deep focus, or they're just checked out. A sudden spike or drop mid-conversation flags an emotional shift, maybe surprise, guilt, or relief. Context matters. Fatigue or dry eyes can play a role too. Some liars freeze their blinks during the fib, only to unleash a rapid flurry once the pressure's off. 6. Lip compression. Lips are a stress meter hiding in plain sight. Pressing them tight often means discomfort, tension, or a secret itching to stay buried. Biting lips can scream nervousness, insecurity, or a struggle to stay composed. Frequent lip licking might signal anxiety, dry mouth from nerves, or even a flirty bid for attention. Watch the timing too. It's telling when it pairs with other cues. 7. Speech speed. How fast someone talks can unravel their state of mind. Rapid-fire chatter might mean nerves, thrill, or a rush to convince you of a shaky tale. Slow, measured words could reflect confidence, careful deceit, or just a thoughtful pause. Stumbles, pauses, or mid-sentence freezes suggest they're grasping for words, maybe unsure or building a story on the fly. Liars often ramble, piling on extras to patch holes in their narrative. 8. Hand movements. Hands paint a picture words can't hide. Open palms facing up signal honesty, vulnerability, or a plea for trust. Hands tucked away, in pockets or behind the back, hint at unease, shame, or something to conceal. Fidgeting with pens or rings betrays distraction or jitters, while clenched fists bottle up frustration or rage. Watch for patterns. They're louder than speech. 9. Crossed arms and legs. Body barriers like crossed arms or legs whisper, back off. Arms folded tight suggest defensiveness, disagreement, or a need for emotional armor, though cold weather might play a part. Crossed legs while seated can echo that closed-off vibe, but posture and setting tweak the meaning. Watch for the thaw. Uncrossing over time signals they're letting their guard down. 10th, nervous, self-soothing. When nerves spike, people turn to tiny rituals for calm. Rubbing hands together warms them up, literally and emotionally. Stroking hair, touching the neck, or fidgeting with clothes are unconscious bids for comfort. Tapping fingers or bouncing knees release restless energy under stress. These moves often cluster when stakes rise. 11. Fake smiles. Smiles can lie, but the eyes don't. A real grin ignites the whole face. Mouth curves, eyes crinkle into happy lines. Fake ones stop short, stiff at the lips with no sparkle above. In tense settings like interviews or debates, the split-second clue reveals who's masking their true take. Timing matters. Forced smiles fade fast. 12. Personal space. Proximity speaks volumes. Someone inching closer feels at ease or drawn in. Leaning back or stepping away flags discomfort or distrust. Culture sets the baseline. Intimate zones, 0 to 18 inches, suit close bonds. Personal, 18 inches to 4 feet, fits friends, and social, 4 to 12 feet, works for strangers. Power players stretch out, claiming space with wide stances or sprawled arms. 13. Head tilts. A tilted head is a quiet nod to curiosity, empathy, or rapt attention, like a dog perking up at a sound. A rigid, upright stance might mean dominance, defiance, or just neutrality, depending on the vibe. Pair it with other cues. A tilt with soft eyes often feels warm or playful. 14. Voice pitch. Voice pitch is an emotional barometer. A high, squeaky tone can betray nerves, lies, or giddy surprise. A low, steady rumble projects calm or control. Sudden jumps mid-sentence, up or down, hint at a jolt like shock or delight. People tweak pitch on purpose too, deepening it to sound commanding. 15. Too much detail. Liars overcompensate, weaving webs of extra facts to prop up shaky stories. Think unasked for timelines or random asides. Truth tellers stick to the core. No fluff needed. It's a pattern. The more they pile on, the less solid it feels. Watch for tangents that don't quite fit. Bonus. Over-the-top elaboration mid-answer. Deception's likely lurking. Mastering these tricks takes practice. Combine cues for the best read. Which one's your favorite? Ever caught a lie with these? Share your stories below. I'd love to hear how they work for you. Thank you and see you next time.